Many of you are on the path to creating a rich and liberated life. So I put together a list of things that poor people do which almost guarantees their mediocrity. Now, please do not be offended by this list, as they are simply here to make you think about your current situation and what you could do to better your current lifestyle. I'd suggest you take a moment and write these down and see if there's room for improvement in your life. Now, over the years, I have consulted with many mentors and millionaire friends about some of the differences between the poor and the rich in their day-to-day life. As always, there are plenty of exceptions to these rules, and not everyone is in control of those circumstances. But being aware of these habits and activities might give you a slight edge, and who knows, if you stop doing them, maybe you'll hit your goals faster. Here are 5 things poor people do that rich and liberated people simply do not do. Number 1. Poor people watch way too much TV and Netflix. If you have the time to watch the news or to watch your favorite program or sporting event, you're probably struggling financially. It's always amazing how much time people waste on meaningless television. It's one of those distractions that grabs you and doesn't let go. You're probably watching too much television, and hence why your life is the way it is. Celebrity gossip, the news, and sporting events offers no value to your life. It simply serves the celebrities or athletes you're watching. Rich people aim to be on TV instead of watching it. Now, you might think that the only good reason to watch TV is to be aware of what's happening in the world and staying informed. The problem I'm seeing with this is that TV stations are always biased in order to pick their own agenda. Instead, use the power of the internet to get quick glimpses of what the world is like today. This will save you more time to focus on your own rich liberation. Number 2. Poor people eat way too much junk food. Health is really important, and unfortunately, many people have no interest in what's in their food, what an actual healthy meal should look like, or barely know anything about nutrition. Poor people are hurting their brains with large quantities of sugar with no nutritional value. They are actively ruining their bodies, and in effect, they cannot perform at 100% of their true potential. If you're not healthy in all areas of your life, it will directly affect you. You'll suffer physically, mentally, professionally, and even financially. Number 3. Poor people buy a ton of stuff they do not need. They buy liabilities that go down in value, while rich people invest in assets that go up in value. Poor people always buy junk on sale. The one thing you should buy on sale is real estate or stocks or cryptocurrency. Just think about it. The clothes that end up being for sale are the ones that the rich people did not buy and the poor people can afford to pay. By buying clothes on sale, you're just making sure you're looking exactly like someone who can't afford to pay the full price. Number 4. Poor people sleep way too much and wake up late. Poor people are often lazier than rich and liberated. They lack motivation. Now, you might be bothered by a lot of these statements, but statistically, it's true. If you wake up late, don't educate yourself and waste time on meaningless activities, at one point you'll find yourself so far behind. You'll end up miserable. People who do not focus on growth end up working a lot harder with very little success. Now let's move on to number 5. Poor people do not have any savings and live paycheck to paycheck. One of the differences between poor people and the rich is that the former don't get ready for what's next to come in life. The poor do not save any money. Having money put aside allows for growth. Let's say something bad happens in your life. If you have money put aside, the problem can be solved much more easily. If you don't have any money put aside and the situation is urgent, it becomes a huge deal. Ask yourself, do you have enough savings set aside for emergency? Or would you have to liquidate an asset like sell your car, sell your house, or perhaps take out a high interest loan? For the rich, when this situation happens, they can simply resolve it and be left in the same financial position. While for someone who's poor, their lifestyle has been dramatically hit, and now they have huge debt and owe the creditors. Now let's look at the exact opposite and say an opportunity arises. Those who have money put aside now have the chance to expand their lives, while the poor can't afford to take full advantage of this new opportunity that has come their way. That's why the rich are growing richer, while the poor are unfortunately and tragically getting more poor. Well, there you have it. That concludes another video. I hope this video has provided some insight for you. And again, as always, please take a moment and share your comments and thoughts below. Also, if you wouldn't mind helping us grow the channel so that we can serve more people, please smash that like button and click subscribe so that you can stay informed. I want to thank you for taking your valuable time and joining us here today. And remember, success is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. Continue to watch all our videos as we plan to deliver valuable content that will help you turn your dreams into your reality.